This woman who disappeared on Mother's Day 3 years ago was finally found in a shallow grave roughly 50 miles south of her home, and her case is one of the most bizarre crimes that authorities have ever encountered.
There are not many cases where the defendant has been charged with first-degree, where there is no body, no blood evidence of any foul play, no eyewitnesses.
Suzanne Morphew, a mother with 2 kids from Colorado, USA, had gone missing after she went alone on an alleged bike ride on May 10th, 2020. Apparently, she had marital problems, and messages from Suzanne's phone revealed that she was cheating on her husband Barry with another man. This led investigators to be suspicious of Barry, and at the time, he was their strongest suspect.
Please do whatever it takes to bring you back.
Authorities took a closer look at all the activities during the time of her disappearance, and they found out that he went to dispose trash in different locations. His hotel smelled of bleach, and they found a tranquilizer cap in their house, an incriminating item that was believed to have been used on Suzanne. Aside from those, Barry's statements were also inconsistent, and he had scratches on his arms. With all the evidence they gathered, police arrested him just a year after his wife went missing. What's interesting is they did that even if they haven't found her body yet, but Barry still had an ace up his sleeve.
We just know our dad better than anyone else, and we know he was not involved in our mom's disappearance.
9 days before his trial, the case was suddenly dismissed because of the lack of crucial evidence and a body to be examined. Plus, it didn't help that the prosecutors failed to share some information regarding another male DNA found on her helmet, bike, and all over her car. So Barry filed a $15 million lawsuit against the prosecutors and the local law enforcement for being unjustly targeted. But he still isn't in the clear, because the case could be filed again if new key witnesses surface, and until Suzanne's whereabouts are finally known. And in a miraculous turn of events, her body suddenly appeared in a location that caught everyone off guard.
Investigators say they've never given up the search for Suzanne. Their discovery cracking the cold case wide open, raising new questions about what happened to the Colorado mom and who is responsible.
After years of searching, Suzanne's skeletal remains were found in a deserted location near the small town of Moffett, Colorado, which some deem as the Boneyard. What's interesting is that the investigators weren't even looking for her in the first place, as they were conducting a search for Edna Quintana, another missing person in that area. They confirmed that it was Suzanne through dental records and a cancer report found on the crime scene. Though her discovery provided more questions than answers, it serves as an important piece in uncovering the truth about her.
The investigation never even considered this area. This is a place that surprised everyone who was involved in the original investigation.
Now that a new location was unlocked, authorities can widen their investigation and look at more cameras on the routes leading to her burial site. The autopsy report can also provide a distinct reason for her, shedding more light on how she was unalived. They can also confirm if Suzanne was really in her biking clothes, and if they find out that she is not, this will only prove that Barry is lying and that her was staged.
If he had been charged and found not guilty, and then they found the body and found all this incriminating evidence, he would not be able to be charged again.
But although most of these points to Barry, this is still the DNA of an unknown man who is linked to unsolved crimes